Hi, everyone. Welcome. It's been kind of a crazy week, so it's been a while since I've been able to come and hang out with you guys. Thank you for being here. This is a picture that I've been kind of just slowly working on with Spirit for the last couple days. And wasn't quite sure what it would end up being until it was done. There's multiple layers, which I feel like this reading is going to be multiple layers. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. This is where we just come and hang out and try to figure out some of the things in our lives that are otherwise escaping us, meaning we need a little guidance sometimes, especially when we're working with um, life in general. I mean, it's been crazy. I don't know about you guys, but life has been a little wild lately. So let's just get into it, shall we? If this is your first time here, welcome. Take what you feel. And obviously, if you're still listening to me and you're here, there is something that I have to say that you need to hear. There are a lot of people who go by uh, their signs, their zodiac signs. So I'm going to see if Spirit wants to give us some guidance there. Let you know that this is for you before we get started. We get into some pretty in-depth stuff here. We go into in between sometimes. I'm going to go through 3 phases today. We're going to look at how you see the world right now, which is this. Then we're going to pull out some different lights and we're going to see what Spirit wants to show us, and then we're going to see what the dark shadow side of us doesn't want us to see. If you are one of those individuals that likes a reading that is always happy and perfect, this is not a channel for you. We are here to try to work through and move through the things that keep us from being the best versions of ourselves. So I'm getting the bottom and the top today. All right. And for those of you who have come back and you guys are here again, thank you so much for bringing your beautiful energy here to help to support all of those who need that little extra boost for some reason today. All right. That's interesting. Oh, Libra. I love this. I love my Libras so much. I have a lot of Libra, so maybe this is for me too. I love it. Okay. Very fiery energy. This could be anybody who also has, when I see an overall picture of, instead of an actual, one of the signs, this is more of a universal card. And so for me, this is anyone who has a very, very strong fire sign. Also, anyone, I'm kind of getting like a mixture of, it's weird. Okay, so I see colors, and so what I'm seeing right now is a swirl of like blacks and oranges and reds, almost like a flame. So you may love candles, you may love, I'm getting divination. I don't know if that's something you do, but if it is, then there's something in here for you. If you're doing that kind of stuff, you're definitely working on your shadow side, and we'll send you as much light as possible to help brighten and brighten your surroundings and what's happening so that you can see clearly your path forward. So we'll go that route. Those are the two main ones that we're going to be looking at today. I'm going to set those over here. I'm not getting anything in particular from the actual cards to be looked at. So let's look at you right now. So let's start right now. So do we need a card? No. No. Okay, we're just going to look. So initially I saw it was a very flat space with just the clouds, and it was very barren. You have built a life, brick by brick. It was very particular about the brick by brick. And it's very, very important to you. You've lost a lot of people on the way. Not necessarily to, somebody passing on, but people who have come, who have walked the path with you, who have wandered off into their own journey, different places. This is really hard for you because you're afraid. I'm not getting afraid to be alone. I'm getting afraid to be left behind. So you're constantly doing something, like a repetitive pattern over and over again. Okay. So I feel like this. Okay, let's go into the flowers because that was very interesting. It made me do each individual little flower dot. It was crazy. And so I felt like I was doing those pictures that we do in school where you have to do a pixelated picture and it takes forever. But but the result was really pretty because it gave so much definition to the flowers in the space that I had. And I have a feeling that it's going to be important when we go to the shadow side. So you have done a lot of work. There have been a lot of really hard times. The tree is very different for me. There's a lot of, especially down in here, I actually saw a crossbones, which, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it was how the paper came out when I was using the colors. It folded into that, and so I see a crossbones here. You may have had to deal with a lot of death and rebirth. I'm not getting this as a bad thing at all, but you have lost people who you really care about. This happened when you were very young because you have the roots here. The roots are thick and strong, but there was a split. There was a split when you were young, whether it was between two houses or something. Somebody passed away, and that split created a rift for a while. I'm getting that when you were, just a little bit older, there became, you guys, I don't know whether it was family or whatever, but you came together, back together as a unit. There's still scars. This scar goes for a long time. It actually starts to dissipate probably in I would say your teenage years. There was a huge awakening here. I'm getting this is passion. This is what you wanted to become, what you wanted to do. But it it shifted things dramatically for you. There's three. There were three. And you spent a lot of time as a kid bonding with these three people. I'm getting they were family members, what you consider as family. When you were younger, it was very important to you. You were full of life at this time. And then you set out on your own and started to build your world. Probably, I'd say probably about 4 to 5 years ago, maybe even longer, because it started to move in here. But things got pretty dark for you, and you branched out in many different directions. There were lots and lots of roads that took you nowhere. But when I say nowhere, you were still there, you still achieved, you just didn't feel. I'm getting lack of passion. Lack of passion. It's almost like a still space of I do it, but it it's not that it doesn't bring you joy because you're very good at what you do. But there's something here I'm and that you're connected to. Okay, so I'm getting pull a card. No. Look at the cards. I didn't think that this was involved, and maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let's look at these. What we got here? You may also be an Aquarius. I get the stars. There's a lot of stars here. Star seed, star. Maybe you have a farm. Yeah, lots of trees. You love being outside. You love working with plants, animals. You're a natural healer. But you're a deep thinker. And when you decide something, you move with speed. Sometimes that's to your own detriment. It takes you a while to make a decision, but once you do, you just do it. These colors are jumping out at me. They never jump out at me. Interesting. You may love blues and oranges, like the color blue and orange. There's also kind of like the green. There's a lot of green. Different colors of green. Okay. All right. So whatever that was, I needed to give somebody else some more clarification on that. Okay, so every once in a while, you guys, sometimes a person is hearing something, and especially when they're not used to hearing, obviously, throat chakra, when they're not used to hearing the words that are going to that somebody is saying that actually lines up with them, it can be a little jarring because they're not used to it. It's not a normal thing for people to do this. Know that I come from a very safe place. It's one of those things I've always been able to talk to spirit even when I was very little. And there are reasons for this, but that's not why we're here. The whole point is that it comes from a very pure source. So don't worry about how this is coming through. Think of it as the best way to do it is think of words. Oh gosh, it's really hard to explain. When you listen to a piece of music, when you listen to a piece of music and it reminds you of someone, or you have a memory of the past and what was going on, or something beautiful gets created by you listening to your favorite song or whatever it is. Think of it that way. It's where I am able to listen and hear what people who are in between, whether that's spirit guides, angels, God. This morning I woke up. This morning I was given two words, and these two words I don't use. Well, it's not that I don't use them, but it was very interesting to me. And so this may be for somebody super specific, but it said Elohim and then it said Yahweh. And I don't even know, I I don't know enough about it to say anything other than that, you guys. That is it. So whoever that was for needs to hear what's coming next in this reading. Okay. All right. It's time to change the picture. So what what I want to leave you with in your now is that you have created this wonderful, beautiful life. You really have. It's absolutely gorgeous, and you have built it brick by brick. It is perfect. And yet, I feel like underneath there's something that you have been working really hard. I want to say to clear. Maybe it's to understand. Maybe there's something you need to understand. Okay, that absolutely sounds better. Okay, so we're gonna change the light. Let's go yellow. I don't know why yellow is a big deal, but we'll do that. Okay, let's see if yellow changes anything. Not really. Okay, so this isn't coming necessarily. This is coming from someone else. This is coming from someone who's passed on. So let's get into it. All right, guys. This is where things get wild. Okay. So let's look at what we have here. This person meant a lot to you. They are so bright. This person that you lost when you were younger, they've been with you and helped you grow. Look at all of these. So You know, you probably have a very, very imaginative mind. It's fine. I love it. That means you're in touch with your inner child. Wow. Um, you may live in a very big city by a huge body of water, or that could actually just be, yeah, it is. It's a city up here. Okay. Um, so I am I'm kind of just there's so much information coming in right now. I really want to make sure that I'm relaying the correct message. What I do know is that you have left, see, these are seeds to me, and the ground here is patiently waiting. I'm saying that's patiently waiting, right? Okay, so what is it that you're saying? Huh. Notice how there's been a few times in your life where you have really felt this person guiding you in your life. I'm getting just a couple, and then it's kind of there's little bits that have showed up recently. They used to be very, very, very connected to you when you were younger. And then over here, there's so much light all around you, and yet you're all kinds of roots. Man, you've been through it. The roots that I see in this thing, lots and lots of hardship, lots of things not working out, then things work out, then things not working out. And behind here, so you have a lineage of being able to bring things to life in that what you have done by working on yourself. Wow, okay. Give me a second, guys. There's just like all mm. So your path has always been lit, and you have always been watched over. Even when you felt like you had fallen, they were there. This could, I'm getting, this could be your connection to spirit. Your connection has always been there. And you had to forgive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forgive 4 people. So I heard a question. It said, if I had stayed, if I had not gone, and I'm getting they did pass away. If I had not gone, you would not be where you are now. It had to be a push. I had to push you. Okay, you guys, this is going to be really weird. This is for somebody who is very, like, I don't believe, okay. I actually see, okay, if this rings true for you, I see this flip top of a mayonnaise bottle. Like, I have never seen anything like that before. Ha, that is so funny. Okay, I don't know why that's there, but someone needed to see that. Mayonnaise is important. Maybe the two of you used to, like, do something with mayo together. I don't know. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It's fine. A little lighten up the mood there a little bit. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay. But anyway, uh I feel like they needed to go. It was part of the plan. It was going to help light your way so that you could become the seed. Oh. So you're clearing up past karma, lineage. Water is really important to you. Water, trees, forest. Like I can actually see almost like a lake in here with all these trees and the water coming up on the shore, mountains, three lakes. Three lakes. They want you to know that your path is that you have had to let go of four really big things in your life. Four. And that to me they don't look like rocks to me, you guys. They actually look like spirits. So there have been four people that have either been guiding you or you have lost that are still guiding you. They walk with you on your path. You created. See, this is interesting too because this path, there was really no reason for steps. Like, there was no reason. For me, it was you should have just gone with the path. I mean, there's no rolling hills, there's really no reason for these steps. But under the light, they look more like recalibrating. Maybe you have been stepping into more of a recalibration of your own purpose, and it's been steps. You've had to take steps. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and in that, these, and then these four have been helping you. Yeah, 4 steps. 4-step process. uh okay, so the 4-step process, I'm getting that I need to run through the 4-step process with you. But when I do that, I need to pull a card too. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we have here. Let's set this down for a second. This is about this is about being. Okay. So what do we got here? Ooh, ask your soul, but it was upside down. Okay, I will definitely look at it both ways. Okay. Wow. You've got a beautiful heart. You've been trying to center yourself, working really hard on it. Okay, that's why it was upside down. I needed to see this. All right, I'm seeing waves. So your energy flows outward in waves. That's your seed. That's what you do. You connect to the all, and your vibration, or just the essence of who you are. If you don't speak and if you don't talk about vibrations or whatever, think of it as when you walk into a room. When you go into a room, people notice. They've always noticed. And you bring a certain energy to the room. You may love grids, computers, mathematics. I definitely see the matrix in here. It's cool. I love that. You might work with sound waves, I'm getting. Whatever you're doing is really important. And I mean, really important. It was started by the person you lost when you were younger. They were starting that process, and you are already completing it. Wow. You know, you might understand fractals, you might understand, you might have a I just feel a real connection with geometry. You see it everywhere. It's all around you. The golden mean, all of it. You just see it for what it is. What is that? Wow. That's so crazy. Your heart. Okay, so your heart is really important because what you think, you create. What you create, you experience. And then the matrix, or maybe you're on the internet, maybe whatever it is, it sends that signal through, and it vibrates like a wave. You might make music, or something like that. All right. So, what else I mean, I feel like there's something else here. So what is the advice? Let's get that. Do we need to shadow it? No. Okay, so let's turn that back on. Okay, cool. Get a little drink of coffee. Gosh, guys, you're taking me down the rabbit hole today. I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much for your energy. Thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of your process. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to move. No, I'm not. I'm going to do this right here. Okay. This is my green agate. It's absolutely beautiful. It's in the shape of a moon. I love it. It's got all of these just imperfections that make it perfect. And that is also something that's important. Imperfections are still perfect. They're beautiful in their own way. So I feel like you've had to learn how to love yourself again and see the beauty that you are, even with all of the scars, even with all of the, I mean, you're, wow. But anyway, I also see rocks, tunnels, holy ground, holy ground. You walk on holy ground. Your connection to spirit is amazing. You've been in a hermit space for a while. Hermit, creating, creating the vibration, healing yourself. Waterfalls are important. All right, so spirit, what are we supposed to do? What can we, how do we help them? All right, what's, what does the spirit want to tell you? No, no. Okay, so I don't know if this was a mom or mother figure for you, but like this every once in a while, I have this book and I write down my thoughts and all kinds of things on this book. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is what you need to hear. Um, and it basically was something that I had read a long time ago by Ralph Short, and it says the world is changing, leveling up. You don't get it when you want it. You get it when you are ready. There are levels. Never You never get what you want. You get what you are truly ready for. Okay, so you may think that you want, that you understand all of this and that you see this and you're walking along the path and you're doing all the things that you feel that you're supposed to do, but it's the saying I used to use with my children: you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Meaning there are reasons why everything lands the way it lands. It's like a domino where it all lands and you have to wait until it finishes crashing before you see what the picture is in front of you. What I do every time I sit down to draw these. And so for you, you have to be okay. You not have to be. I'm not getting have to be. Sometimes what you think you want isn't what you really need at the moment. And Life will only give you what you're truly ready for. So be patient. You can be the masterpiece and the work in progress at the same time. You didn't come here to be perfect. You came here to be real, perfectly imperfect. Like we were saying, oh my goodness, because I was just saying earlier, it's okay for you. Your imperfections is what makes you perfect. All of the things that you have been through make you who you are. Everything. The good, the bad, the sorrow, the love, all of it. It made you who you are. This beautiful person. And it made you real. Your imperfections is what made you real. Because you learned from them and moved on. Okay, so the next one is opportunities wait. But don't wait too long. We wait for the perfect moment. They never come. When you want, grab whatever is great each day. That opportunity never comes around twice. Take it now. If you are going through pressure right now, it is because you are becoming a diamond. All of the stuff, karma, crap we go through is to bring us into a place of peace and metamorphosis. The caterpillar into the butterfly. Trouble becomes wisdom in years to come. Like we were saying, what you have been through has created the strength in who you are and given you quite a bit of knowledge, because every time you let go of something in the past, every time you understand more, every time you work on yourself, you're getting a clearer and clearer picture of you. Oh, this is why I thought this was from a mom. Superfood. Do not neglect yourself. Eat right. Take care of yourself. So this is for somebody in specific. Make sure that you're eating right. It's important. Drink plenty of water too. Someone in the universe loves you. You may not know who it is, but it is there. Love yourself. Always realize you have people who are out there loving you, wanting you to achieve all that is, supporting you, wanting you to move forward. Life's meaning. Live for yourself. Eliminate depression. Live from the inside, not from the outside. Let go of the opinion of others. Live for you. Be different. To make difference, embrace your weirdness. Be unique. Be yourselves. Stand out. That's super important. Be who you are. Because who you are is so magnificent. You have created such a beautiful life. And it wasn't all roses, that's for sure. You've gone through it. You've won your battles. If it was easy, nobody would do it. Go after your dreams. Put in the hours of work. It's worth it. When you let go, everything flows. Everything works out. Becomes vibrational. It becomes a vibrational match to what you are. It will all work out. Don't try to be anyone than who you are. This person is helping you to become, guiding you. But you are your own individual, beautiful expression. You be you. Quirks and all, weirdness and all, whatever it is, be it. Every day, live from your truth. And work hard and let that vibration out. You share your vibrational beauty with every single person you come into contact with. Every single one. You're amazing. Wow. Anything else? No. Wow, you guys, that is so cool. Whoever you are, keep doing what you're doing. Keep working hard. It's going to pay off. It's going to be absolutely magnificent. I cannot wait to see it. Whatever it is, whatever you create, even if it's just for you, it's, wow. You've got a lot of people who love you. You may feel like you're isolated because I get there's no other trees around you. You have the past and then you have you. But you're not. There's everything around you is hugging you right now. I know that sounds weird, but you're connected to all of it. You're a very connected person. And you just need to step back and love yourself. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, love and light.